Hey, what's up guys, Bajheera here. A little bit tired. It's about 1 a.m. I had a pretty good deadlift workout today that I will be showing you in a few days. But before I called it a night, I did want to knock out this back day commentary for you guys. So, as you guys know, my back has been a pretty big area of concern for me. I feel like my back is one of the... I feel like I have a strong back in terms of how much I'm actually able to pull, but in terms of my development, it doesn't look as well developed as some of my other muscle groups. So I've been making a conscious effort to really power through my back days, but also give my back a little bit of love on some other days. For instance, on my arms day, I'll still throw some pull-ups in there. On my chest day, sometimes I'll throw some pull-ups. Pretty much anytime I'm doing like tricep extensions, tricep pushdowns, I'll do pull-ups. But then again, anytime I do pull-ups, I do tricep extensions. So it's just kind of a little bit of a superset that I enjoy like that. So, but anyway, throwing in extra pull-ups, and I'm giving deadlifts their own day, as I mentioned before, because I want to make sure I get my deadlifts in all the time. So I am using deadlifts as leg day pretty much. So I will my new sort of workout plan looks a little bit like if we started with a deadlift day with legs, then I do deadlift day with legs with chest after that, then back, and then I will do my squat day with legs, followed by shoulder day, and then arms day, and then that completes the cycle, as it were. But on my chest day, on my back day, I like to throw in a little bit of pressing movements in between, because for me, it keeps me pumped, it keeps me feeling good, it keeps me really in the zone with my workouts, and it helps bring some intensity to my back day while letting me recover a little bit in between sets. Because for me, back day doesn't really wear me out as much, so you know, I want to stay warm, I want to stay in the workout, so I also throw some light pushing exercises in there, because I don't know, it just feels good. I have always enjoyed the pressing movements just with bench press and stuff, and I feel like my chest is a pretty strong area for me in terms of development and in terms of strength. I'm getting back to my old strength. I still haven't been able to push 315 yet, but we're getting there. I don't think it'll take too long. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to do it. Who knows? We'll see. But I do want to bring up my upper chest, so I've been doing a lot of this incline machine right here. I really like it. I can feel the contraction really well in my upper chest, and I feel like any bit of work that I can throw into my upper chest, even on a back day, will make a difference. So I do like to do superset with pushing and pulling exercises. So now, after I finish up with my sort of warm-up, I kind of get my warm-ups going on machines. I still pull heavy weight on those machines, but get my warm-up done, and then I move over to just the seated row with a cable row. And this is where I get most of my work done, I feel like. I do a lot of sets of this. I really enjoy this. Sometimes I'll do a little bit more of a stretch, as you see, when I go down a little bit, like right there, and then I'll pull it back. But I always try to pull it back just about as far as I can, get a really good squeeze in my back. But sometimes I won't go as far forward. I'll try to keep my back more rigid, not really go any farther than about 90 degrees. And you know, either way, I feel like I get a more of a pull in my the mid part of my back, and by middle I mean like horizontally. And so like right close to my spine, I feel more of a pull if I don't go as far down. But if I do get a further down stretch, I feel it wider in the width of my back and the width of my lats. So you guys can try those two methods, see which one you like. But I do like a nice long row like that. It feels pretty interesting, and I think it might help. That stretching aspect really might help build my lats. But as you can see my back kind of like bunching up through my shirt there. That looks pretty cool, so I'm happy with that. It's kind of hard to tell your own back developments. It's kind of hard to see your back in the mirror, you know. But I am glad about my back development so far. I think I'm doing a good job, and I think it'll keep coming along just as long as I keep hitting my back hard and, you know, keep on the bulk that I'm on right now, which is going well, by the way. It's a little bit weird to see as much body fat as I have right now on me, just because I was really lean for a long time just throughout my dieting phase. But I am enjoying the extra strength coming with the bulk. And right here, just trying to gut out a few more reps. But yep, all my lifts are coming up. Like today, for example, I did hit a new deadlift PR. I did 425 at the end of like 20 sets of deadlifts. So that was pretty beast. You guys know that I like to hit my highest weight for the day at the very end of my workouts. Just kind of like an extra build up. Really makes you sort of test yourself, what you're capable of. You put yourself up against your greatest challenge yet, at your most fatigued state yet. So I kind of like that. But anyway, I've been hitting deadlift PRs, I've been hitting squat PRs. My bench is coming back up. Still haven't hit my all-time bench PR of 315, but I imagine that will be we'll be hitting that pretty soon. and surpassing that pretty soon as well. Just got to keep putting in the work, keep putting in the time, and eating the food, and we'll be good to go, I guess. I am still on 4,000 calories a day, and that's enough food to, I mean, it's plenty of food to help me grow and help me recover from my workouts, and I can tell that because I am putting on body fat, so I do feel really well recovered from my workouts, but a little bit of body fat there, but that's really not something I'm all that worried about. I'll have to do a progress update for you guys soon, show you where I'm at. But honestly, as long as I'm growing, that's the main focus here. Trying to get my muscles to grow. And then if I put on a little bit of body fat with that, that's okay with me because I'll probably be dieting for anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks. I'll start that diet whenever I feel like I need to. 12 weeks from... Basically, I'm not really planning on doing any competitions right now. If I diet, it's just for my own ego, for when I go to the beach with my family. Want to look good out in the bathing suit, and I think that's fine. I mean, I don't have any reservations about just wanting to look and feel a certain way. So I'm cool with that. But yeah, right now, just really eating a lot, really digging into these workouts, really enjoying the strength and the intensity that comes from increased caloric intake. Because I hadn't had that for a long time. I've been used to sort of just really having to gut out my workouts on low calories, and it's a different feeling for sure. So if you guys have never actually committed to a bulk before and you do want to grow some muscle, I would encourage you to consider that. I mean, you don't have to do it like a big bulk, like where you're eating ice cream and pizza all the time just to get as many calories in as you possibly can. But calculate about what your daily intake is at the moment, and if you're staying about the same with that intake, you can say that's your baseline, and then increase it by about 500 calories. And see if you don't grow a little bit. It'd be fun. But anyway, this is an exercise that I really like, and you'll notice I'm doing this with 25-pound weights because I feel like I can pull the bar a lot closer to my stomach, a lot closer to my chest that way, so I get a much better squeeze in my back. And if I want to, I can drop these weights lower to the ground without them hitting the ground as if they were 45s. So, and I can load up enough 25s for it to be worthwhile for me. Maybe eventually, if I get strong enough, I'll probably have to bump up the weight, or alternatively, I could bump up the weight, but also put some those little those little steps that they use for aerobics and stuff. I could just put some little steps under my feet, so I could still pull that bar very far down and get a good stretch. But it will be kind of annoying to have it hit my chest. Won't get as good of a squeeze. But hey, man, I see a lot of really strong guys doing that with 45s on there, and they're still growing. So maybe I'll give it a try when the time comes. But for right now, I can still load that bar up with 25s, and that is plenty for me. Finishing off with some of this pull down machine, and I like this one because normally when I do lat pull downs, I feel it a lot in the width of my lats, but this one I can sort of control the motion and really pull it into my upper back, and that's just a cool feeling that I like. I mean, of course you can use this to be like the width part of your lat right under your armpit, but the fact that I can manipulate it and pull my upper back a little bit, I like that a lot. So anyway, that's going to wrap up my back day workout for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Really happy with my training, really happy with my bulking progress so far, and I'll have to share with you a progress update soon. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!